The Southern California sun is starting to set as we welcome you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Slider, and this is hit on the ground after short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder number
Stepping
12,
into the box, Kyle Schwarber. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Taylor. And that's the third out. Nothing doing here in the opening. Digging in now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Comes set and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performance.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Taylor rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he had him in a 2-strike count. He just gave him a curveball. It's a little bit too good to hit. You may want to bounce it in that situation. See if he'll chase something. Left it over a little bit too much.
Number 35 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent. He's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Pulled softly out toward right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. One now to Zobrist. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
Here's Addison Russell. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 35 in foul ground, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. High pop up. Number 35 is there, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers.
Batting second.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Pitch on its way to Avila. High in the air out to center field. Taylor moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jason Hayward now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Strand 1. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Yasiel Puig comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. So they go quietly here. Now in the box, Javier Baez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Seager backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 9th, pitcher Kyle Hendricks.
Now to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. First pitch on its way. A fastball and he swings through it to fall behind. Now the pitch. This is hit softly to 3rd. Throw gets him 2 down.
First baseman number 44.
Ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Really aggressive swings right now. Ball's out of the zone, up high. He's swinging through them. Not going to put him in play. He's really got to bring that pitch down and get it into the strike zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. A base hit in his first trip. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first is Zobrist, heading for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer,
Addison
good hands to the
Russell.
ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Addison Russell as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here it comes, 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Avila.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. A called strike on the inside corner.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Schwarber moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Schwarber on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Stick around. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Again, a 1-2. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for the Cubs, catcher.
At the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
44.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Comes set with the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Too high. 1-2.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. You get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. The 0-1 down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's the first out. Ross Stripling will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They're up 2-0. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both the lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Kyle Schwarber.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Curveball that time, not even close.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he struck him out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Ben Zobrist.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hernandez is after it, and they can't run it down.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
Russell.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell. In the dirt here. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Ready on 1-2. Looped out towards short. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Now batting, catcher.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's it.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Popped high in the air. Baez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Zobrist is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On to second goes Hayward. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. No runs on 6 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher Kyle
Wilson Contreras will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Pedro Strop.
Hard on the ground toward short. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Yasiel Puig stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Adrian Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Grandal is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Chris Taylor stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Oh, and he misses it. The runner scores from second. And not in time as the second run scores. Here's Corey Seager. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Corey Seager is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1 in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. That's popped up now towards short right field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Number 35. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. At the plate, Kike Hernandez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Hayward is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Kenta Maeda enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Here's Chris Bryant now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hit on the ground out to short. Seager is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
High in the air into shallow left center. Hernandez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about this will be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. So striding in, Logan Forsythe. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And there's the first out.
The catcher, number 9.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply toward the right side. Hayward is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 66,
Yasiel Puig is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Addison Russell. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Grandal has it. Oh, on to first, and the ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. So that'll put